get nuts tonight? Let me hear you scream.
For God's sakes, man, it's not time for that yet. Put it back. What is up, everybody? This is Batsman Fan. This is episode number 70. We got a lot of stuff to go through, so we're just gonna get punching. Picked up a couple of new things this week. Picked up a multiverse Batman 0 Year figure. Really cool figure. He's got his own little grapple gun right there in the holster. You can pull that out, put it in his hand. But just a really cool take on Greg Capullo's Batman for 0 Year. And y'all know how much of a big Batman fan I am, so that's why I bought it. Next, I have my own authentic throw it at the kids, throw it at the dog Batarang. Yeah, actually, you can't even take this off the stand. This was a special edition Batarang that come with one of the Arkham video games for the Xbox 360. I think it also probably come for the PS3. But this is like a fiberglass Batarang. It comes with a display. Batman fell down. But you can't take it off this. But it's just really cool. It displays really well. It looks like metal, and it's even got scratches on it, as you can tell right here, to make it look like it's been through some stuff. So really cool. It'll be a really cool display piece in my house one day, if I ever get it built. We're in the process, folks, but you can't control Mother Nature. So let's get right down to the comics. What did I go out and find in the wild today? Alright, so I bought this next little run of books. I bought these for 45 bucks. Before I get to the comics, though, I want to say a special thank you to Jimmy C. Jimmy C was nice enough to give me some of his time and his opinions the other day on original art, and I greatly appreciate that, Jimmy C. So if you are not subscribed to Jimmy C, do yourself a favor and subscribe to Jimmy C's channel. Okay, so here's what I got out in the wild today for a total of 45 bucks. I can't remember the complete breakdown, but here is the comics that I bought. I'm using a little bit different setup today because of the figures, so I'll try to just lean these up to keep the glare off. But this is Action Comics number 23.4. This is the 3D variant. I think I got this for like $1.50 or $2. The same for this one. This is Action Comics 23.2. This is the Zod 3D variant. The next one is a Superman variant. I can't remember if I have this one in that big run that I got, but if I don't, I've got two. Or if I do, I have two. Or Old Lady in a Shoe or something like that. So anyway, another 3D variant. Okay, I have been looking for this one for a while. I really, this is probably my favorite Action Comics #1 cover. Unfortunately, it is not a perfect cover. We have a little bit of a dent here, a couple little dings around there. I don't know, maybe an 8. But I don't know if it's something that a pressing could help or not. I know one of them is a color, a couple color breaks, but I only spent $1.50 on it, so I can't go wrong. That is the second print. This is the third print, another Rags Morales cover. Not perfect, but I spent little or nothing on it. The difference between this one and the first print is pretty much everything back here in the background is black and white except for the red on the squad car lights. Next, I think this was a $5, a $6 comic for me, and it's an upgrade. This is Batman #2. Y'all know how big of a fan I hope of Greg Capullo I am, and this is an upgrade for me. The next one is 300. This is a very nice copy of 300. This is probably a 9.6, 9.8, I would hope. So I know these next books, they were $10 a piece, and it is Suicide Squad #10 or #2, and that's like, I think that's like a $20 or $30 book, maybe. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I think it's a little bit. It's got some money to it, I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a big Suicide Squad in the know kind of guy. But for $10, I figured I'd take the chance, but I could be wrong. The next one is Suicide Squad number 6. And what I thought was the pick of the day is this beautiful lovey-dovey right here. This is Amazing Spider-Man 569, the Eddie Granov variant edition. And that was a $10 comic as well. This one is selling on eBay right now for the lowest price of $30. I would fully expect this to be somewhere in the neighborhood of, let's say, 9294. Just being pessimistic. It could go higher than that. It could go lower. Let's get to the other set of books. As y'all saw in my short snippet of a video, I was the first cat to go through the comic books the other day on New Comic Book Day. So I picked up Superman American Alien number 7. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I mean, he's above the earth, looking down at the sun is coming over the horizon. It's just a beautiful cover. It's not the Jock cover though. Man, they didn't order enough for me to find that one in the box, but my god, that Jock cover is awesome. I also picked up Civil War number 2, Civil War 2, the variant edition of Zero. I thought that was a really, really cool cover. The next one is just a regular edition. This is Squadron Supreme and number 7. It's a really good read. Big E's comics got me into reading this, and I've been hooked. Next, and another one. This thing is just beautiful. Whenever I seen it sitting in there, I had no idea what this cover was. I mean, I knew it was Harley Quinn, but I didn't know if it was hot or not. But this is a hot book, or at least it was the other day. And I just seen the cover and I thought it was amazing. But this is Harley Quinn number 28. This is an Amanda Connor cover, and it is just amazing. It is the colors on there just jump off at you. The yellows, the reds, and the pink in her hair. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cover, in my opinion. Last I checked, this was like a $20 to $30 book. I don't know if it's went down a little bit or not, but it is a really, really cool book. Alrighty, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get down to the good books, the graded books, the books that I love. I love them. The first one is Green Lantern number 76. Number 76. This was an awesome pickup for me. This one run me right around $160. It is just a great addition to have. It's the Neil Adams cover on here. I can't remember if this is his first work on Green Lantern. For some reason I want to say it is. I could be wrong, but it's just an iconic cover. And it's the first team up of Green Lantern and Green Arrow team up begins in this edition right here. So like, we can always hope for better grades, but those that have watched my videos know that sometimes having the actual comic is better to me than spending a ton of my money to get a high grade comic. Because okay, I look at it like this, folks. If I spend $300 to $400 on getting a 9.2 of a comic book that is a key, I am not going to have enough money to spend on getting other books that I really want. So as long as the book still displays well, that's all I really care about. And I am very particular. I do not want chunks missing out of my books, and I really try to stay away from any kind of writing that's on the book. So I do have some things, but I will buy a 1.5 if it still looks cool. I don't care. But that is just my taste. It's to each their own, and whatever you love, you love. Hey man, it's a free world, baby. Like what you like. I think it's Steve Watson that says, oh gosh, Steve, please forgive me, I'm fixing to butcher this, but he says something to the effect of enjoy what you buy and buy what you enjoy, or read what you love and love what you buy, something to that. Please correct it for me, Steve. I'm so sorry, but shout out to Steve and Watson as well. Check out his page. Alright, the next one is Strange Adventures number 205. This is a comic off the list. I'll be right back. Forgot to get my list out. Here is my current list. Look at this, what I got, folks. Batman 1 through 20 from the original, the Golden Age. That was on there. A Black Terror, Exciting Comics from the Golden Age was on there. Amazing Spider-Man number 300 was on there. Fantastic Four 48 was on there. Marvel Spotlight number 5. G.I. Joe number 1. Amazing Spider-Man number 129. Detective Comics 27, the Fabok or Fabok variant. Oh, you dirty minx. That Batman 234, I have not got that one yet. Avengers number 1, the original one. World's Finest Comics from the Golden Age. Strange Adventures 205. I can mark this one out now. It's the first appearance and origin of Deadman, Boston Brand. It's also the first appearance of Vashnu and Tiny and Lorna. So, Showcase number 34, which is the first appearance of our first Silver Age appearance of the Atom. Werewolf by Night number 32, the very first appearance of Moon Knight. The Superpowers Batman action figure by Kenner. Action Comics number 148. I have not gotten to you yet, but I'm coming, and I'm coming long, and I'm coming hard. Avengers number 80. That's the first appearance of Red Wolf. Giant Size X-Men number 1. Justice League of America number 6. I actually got 2 of those in my last video that y'all saw. And Detective Comics number 400. Folks, that is nothing to turn your nose up at. That has been a hard list. That is shooting high. I mean, that's not sitting down here feeding off the bottom, baby. That's going up. That's trying to get some key books, and that's what I'm talking about. I ain't messing around, okay? I'm trying to go hard in the paint. So, let's get down to the last book. You've already sort of saw it, maybe. Have you saw it? Yeah, you know you have. Old Batsman fan. Silly rabbit. So, I jumped back up. Got another one off my Batman 1 through 20 list. Y'all already know I have Batman. Oh, I forgot. I got Batman 13 as well. That's actually earlier than this one. See? But this is an iconic cover. This is a beautiful cover. This is everything that you ever wanted in life, plus some. I love World War II covers. Those that watch my videos, y'all know that. And I especially love Batman World War II covers. Love them. Love them. And this is Batman number 15. This is a qualified grade. Boom. Boom. Oh, Batman fan doesn't care. No, I don't care, folks. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. As long as the book displays well, and look at what this is a qualified grade for. Please correct me, gurus out there, if you know the right answer to this, but I believe what the problem is here, is this one has 3 center wraps that are married. So what I think happened is someone found this beautiful book. They took the center wraps out of a donor book, popped them into here, boom, you've got a complete book. It's going to be a lower grade because of that. It's a 2.0. But man, you're telling me that if you spent a little over $300 for this book, that you would be ashamed of this book and you wouldn't put it on your wall. That's what you're telling me. That since it's got a green label and it's from 1943, that you would not put that on your wall. You are full of shakaka if you wouldn't put that on your wall. I'm just saying. I'm trying to keep it real, and that's keeping it real. If you would not put that on your wall because it says qualified, you're out your mind, in my opinion. But I understand why people don't like green labels and purple labels. I messed with Comic DJ the other day because he put out a video. Shout out to Comic DJ. He put out a video about, you know, just tearing down like purple labels and stuff like that. It's just his opinion though. So I'm not trying to bash him in any. I mean, that's his opinion. Everyone's entitled to that. But he was saying that he does not like purple labels, green labels, or anything else like that. I completely understand that. But for me to afford this book in a blue label, I'm looking at an easy $1,000 plus for this book in a blue label. So for me, this was an attainable book, and I bought it just as soon as I seen it listed, and I did not hesitate. So still, this is not starting a fight by any means with Comic DJ. I understand why he said that, and I even told him on there, hey, you keep on spreading the hate, man, because that's going to free up some of those, the purple label, which is like, you're usually like a simple restoration. Sometimes you get a purple label just because, like, let's say someone come in here and put just a little black dot right here to fill in the cape. Purple label. So that does not bother me. The comic still displays really well. So all my love to Comic DJ and EGA Nick, man, you cracked me up the other day. That was hilarious. He got into a debate with himself, red hat versus blue hat, I believe it was, and it was just great. If you have not watched that video, it's a short video. Please watch it. It's hilarious, but I don't even want to ruin it, man. Just go watch it. It's great. But still, it was going over more like this: qualified, purple labels, stuff like that. The purist, they want a blue label. For Batman fan, I hate keeping referring to myself like that, but for me, I don't care. Okay, as long as the comic displays well, and as long as it's not missing a page that interferes with the story, I'll usually buy it if I get a good deal on it. And that's a tremendous deal on this book, and it's complete. It's just got the married wraps. But anyways, why am I trying to convince y'all? I love it, and that's all that matters. I believe the great Steve Watson once said, and please forgive me, Steve, I'm fixing to butcher this, but read what you enjoy and buy. How does it go? Enjoy what you read and buy what you enjoy, or buy what you love and love what you read. Something to that effect. Sorry, Steve. Please put it down there in the comments. But it's just a great sentiment. As long as what you're buying makes you happy, that's all that matters. Everybody else out here in the YouTube world or Instagram world or whatever world, that doesn't really matter. Yes, you want everybody's approval, but as long as you're happy with what you spend your hard-earned money on, it doesn't matter what other people think. Yes, you want everybody's approval, but as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. So, thank y'all, everybody, for watching. Sorry I got on a little soapbox right there. I'm not mad at anybody. I want people to understand that sometimes, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. It's just like one big happy family, man. We're different people. We gotta bridge the gap. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, so thank y'all very much for watching. And hey, that's all, folks.